Hello, hi, good evening, welcome back to my channel. Today is December 4, 9:37 p.m. Um, we're going to deploy Palo Alto in AWS. Okay, so let me share my screen here. Okay, so currently we have one VPC. Okay, our VPC is located in Central CH Central and located in one data center 1A. Everything is 1A. We have three subnet: security management, public, and private. Okay, so management, we have a public connected to our public router, and now we have also public subnet connected to our public router that is linked to our internet gateway. We use our management for managing all our EC2 instance. Then private, we will deploy EC2 instance here that don't have direct access to internet. This will create a default route later going to our Palo Alto. So if we go to our instance, okay, so let's click launch instance. Let's browse AMI. Okay, then see if you can see here AWS Marketplace AMI. So we're going to search Palo Alto. Okay, so we're going to use last time I used this bundle 1 8.1. For some reason it's not working, so I don't want to use that again. So this time we're going to use this advanced threat prevention PineOS version 10. So we have pre-trial here, so we're going to use this one, or we can use this one also, advanced security, but I prefer to use this one because it's more cheaper. So let's select this one, then let's check the pricing, product detail. Okay, so for this testing, let's use this one. Subscribe on instance launch. Okay, so okay, so I will name it I'll put Palo Alto 1. Okay, then I'll choose the default one, and I'll select my new key pair. If you don't have my new key pair, you can generate a new one. Then for our security, we will select our VPC security, and first I will select management. Later on I will add another interface for the Palo Alto. We'll go there. Then I will enable this auto assign public IP so we can SSH this box. Then I will select a security group. I created the security group here that's allowing my home public IP via SSH and HTTPS. Then yeah, that's all I need. So I'll just spin this one. Okay, successfully. Let's check here. So see, initializing. So while waiting, let's drink our coffee. If you want to see the status of this instance, you can go action, monitor and troubleshoot, and Get instant screenshot. See, it's booting. Just wait until it completely boot the box. Okay, so still initializing. Let's check what's the status of our server. Get instant screenshot. Okay, it's showing here a VM login. So let's try to log in and see if it will work. Okay, if it's not working, we can try to wait for a while. For the meantime, okay, let's try to log in. Let's go to our VM. Let's try to get the IP address of our EC2 instance. So let's copy this, and we're going to okay, so let's put the IP address here. So what we're going to do here, we'll put we'll save it, AWS Palo Alto 1. Okay, then we're going to attach our key. So this is our key for our SSH. Then let's save it, then open. Restart. Okay, so that means connection refuse because the server is not yet ready. The EC2 instance is not yet ready. Yeah, see why it's not working? Because at the background the Palo Alto is not yet finished loading. Like at the background there are some services are not yet running. That include the SSH. Okay, even though it's showing completed, but at the background, just give time if that is your case. Okay, so accept. So username is admin. If this one is not working, we'll still wait for a few minutes. Admin, I think it worked. It imported our, see, it imported our key. Okay, so now let's go to the configuration, configure, and all you have to do here is okay, so here all you have to do is set management config, then users, admin, and password. Enter. It will ask for a new password. You put your password. So I'm putting my password, then repeat password. Okay, so now we have the we reset the password of the admin. Now you need to commit. After this one, we need to log in by GUI. So today, see, December 4, 9:59 p.m. Okay, so we completed this one. Now let's go to our EC2 instance. We'll access now this one via HTTPS. Open a new tab. copy, paste, advance, proceed. See, now we can access our Palo Alto. Okay, so okay, we have now our Palo Alto up and running. See the management 10.0.0.040 and the gateway is 33. That is the AWS gateway. So if we will match our IP address here, 10.0.0.c 10.0.0.40. See, this is the IP address. So we have the Palo Alto up and running right now. So next, we're going to go to the network. See, management is not showing here. This is your 7 interface. We're going to configure this one on our public subnet, and this one we're going to configure private subnet. So next step we're going to do here, if we go to the network interface, this is the interface currently used by our Palo Alto. See, 10.0.0.0.40, that is management. So in this case I will put this one public LAN or NIC, right? Public NIC. So we have now a public NIC that is attached to our Palo Alto, which is the management. So next step, we're going to add a new network interface. We'll use public NIC. Then we'll select our public subnet. Okay, then we'll attach our security group, the one that we use. Create new interface. Okay, then we're going to put no. The previous one, it should be management. This is management. Sorry, this is management. We're going to rename this one. Management. Okay, and this is public NIC. Okay, so right now this is, see, this one is attached on our the management is attached on our Palo Alto. So let's attach the second one to our Palo Alto. Select here and attach, select VPC, and then select the instance. See, this is our Palo Alto. Select the instance. Once you select the instance, attach. This will attach to our Palo Alto here. If I will refresh this one, okay, it's not reflecting. That's fine. For meantime, let's prepare all the interface. We know that this one is already attached because we attach it. Then the other things that you need to do is change source and destination. You need to uncheck this enable so that you can use the functionality of this firewall. Okay, so if I will save it, now I need to create another. Because we need 3 network interface for the Palo Alto: management, public, and private. So let's create the private. Let's select the private subnet. Then we'll select the security group, the one that we use. Okay, done. Then type, let's tag it private nick. Okay, once you select private nick, let's attach to the Palo Alto PPC and attach to Palo Alto. Now it's attached to Palo Alto. Let's try to disable this also so that we can use in our firewall. Okay, now all the network interface are ready. All we have to do now is go to our Palo Alto. Let's configure our Palo Alto. So let's configure this interface. Let's put layer 3, and this is our external, like a public. Okay, you can put public or external, it's just a comment, right? Public, configure, let's put virtual router. Let's use the default virtual router. Then let's create a zone, public zone. Okay, public zone, just click OK. IPv4, let's use DHCP client so we can use the DHCP server of our AWS. Leave this one open, like this one same, and click OK. Now we have the layer 3, and yeah, we have the public interface of our Palo Alto is ready. Let's configure the private one. Let's change into layer 3, configure. Let's use the default router. Let's create a new zone, private zone. Click OK. Then IP address, let's use DHCP client. And this time we're going to remove this automatically create default route pointing to the default gateway route provided by the server. Let's disable that. Then click OK. Okay. Now everything is set. Let's commit this one. Let's save our configuration and see. I'm expecting we will get an IP address from the private subnet, public subnet, and private subnet here. Okay. Okay. We're not getting IP address. Okay. We're not getting an IP address because this is like a bug from the box. I have experienced this before. After rebooting it, fix the problem. So let's try to reboot the machine, the EC2 instance. Let's go to our instance and reboot instance. Let's reboot the instance and see what will happen, because I had experienced that one in the past. After rebooting, this server got an IP address, but look in our AWS GUI, we can see we're getting the IP address for our private and public subnet, right? So if I will go to our subnet, so our private subnet 10.0016/28 and public is 10.00/28. So if I will go here, see public IP, we receive a public IP and private IP. Let's open it again. Number field time since last. Okay, now we can log in. Now let's check the status of our Palo Alto. Let's try to log in again. I'm expecting those interfaces are color green now after we reboot the box. Right, see? They're green now and link states are green. If we will click this one, we can see the IP address of our public interface 10009. Let's match it. Our IP address on the public 10009. So if I will check the private IP, it's very slow. Still, maybe some services are not yet finished running or what? Why? Okay, it's loading. I think there's still some services are not running. That's why it's very slow. So if I go network again, let's refresh it. Refresh it's down. This sites cannot be reached. Let's try to refresh it. This is cloud. Okay, REC2 instances down. Let's troubleshoot. Action, monitor, screenshot. What happened? So here, behavior login should be fine. Let's try to restart again. Maybe the IP address replaced the public IP. Let's check it. 15.157.61.239. Yeah, it's correct. IP is correct. It should work. Let's wait for a few seconds. Let's try to SSH it. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, this is cloud, man. Don't complain. Admin. Okay, login. Okay, so let's verify our interface again. So let's show this again. Network interface. See, this is the IP address of our. This is our IP address for our public. Gateway is 0.0.1. Then we have the DNS. Then for the private LAN 10.0.0.29. If we will match them, we'll go to the network. So this is the private IP. No, sorry. This is the public IP subnet. This is the private subnet, and this is our management. Now we have their IP address, which is correct. Okay, so we've completed our deployment of our Palo Alto. So next step, all you have to do now is for example, if you have a let's say your private subnet, our private subnet, we need to edit our routing table in our private subnet. So in this private, see, the route of this one, it's in local. So all we have to do here is edit routes, add default route. So we're going to point it to our network interface, which is our public, right? Correct. So all the traffic coming from the private subnet, it will go to our Palo Alto network interface that is assigned on the public. So that means when you initiate the traffic from private subnet, default route, it will go to our public NIC that is located to our Palo Alto, and this Palo Alto, we're going to assign a elastic IP address so that it will NAT on that interface. So our next step is let's try to create an elastic IP. All you have to do is go to our elastic IP, allocate elastic IP address in central, allocate, and now we have the elastic IP address for this one. So we'll use this one for our internet. Okay, so we're going to associate elastic IP address to our EC2 instance. Then we'll select our private IP address with we'll select our public IP, right? No. Let me allocate network public. Yeah, we need to select the network interface. Then we'll select our public NIC, select our public private IP, okay, for our public subnet associate. Let's go to our Palo Alto. Okay, ping source. Our source will be 10.0.0. What is our LAN interface? LAN interface will be 10.0.0.29, right? 0.29. Host 8.8.8. Okay, it's not working because we don't have policy. So we need to create a policy. Add, let's say ICMP. Source will be coming from private zone. Source will be our private 10.0.0. Our private subnet will be 10.0.0.0 public 10.0.0.16 10.0.0.16/28, right? Destination, it will go to our public zone, then any destination application, ICMP, trace route, and ping. Okay, allow. Okay, so let's save the configuration and see. We're testing the Palo Alto to go outside from the internet. Let's see if we can use the NAT of this one. Okay, so if we will initiate the traffic again, no sign. Okay, let's hear the net. Global net, original source from private zone, destination public zone, destination interface, service any source, destination any translated to our static IP and port, translated interface to this one, IP address none. Okay, so we're doing a NAT. Let's see. Destination interface one switcher. Okay, so if I will initiate the traffic, see, now we have internet. We're sending the traffic from our 10.0.0.29 going to the internet. So if I will monitor now the traffic from here, see, we have a traffic here from private to public zone. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. As a wrap up, this is how you set up AWS, this is how you set up Palo Alto in AWS. We configured the management subnet, we configured the private subnet, we configured the public subnet, we created the elastic IP, we send the traffic from private subnet going to the public subnet. We use default route on that network interface located to our public interface. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching and have a great evening. Bye.